Hello everybody, this is Gavis Games, and welcome back to Crossout Let's Build. So today we got a less of a budget build, more of an build I was interested in trying out after a long time not using the sort of weapons that we're going to use today. Anyways, we're going to start with the frame, and again Alt-C, not Control-Z here using. So got a radio there, so I actually left that out just to point it out. We're using 3 different wheels, ABC, shift steering, large steering, like so. We got a large fuel tank in the back, so we are using the both fuel parts. Like over the time people complain about me not including those in the build, so now I really try to include those builds. We've got improved radiators, we're not fusing any items, we are CKing everything just because it's pretty. So we got a truck slope there, fender, another roof cooler, and this is pretty much already like giving away what we're gonna use today. So we've got another truck slope, large slope, second equalizer, wide slope. This is more level requirements are a bit high because I'm using a few steppable parts, but you do not have to. You can also just use a second large slope right here, and then some random part right there. And we are using some decor items just because it's pretty, and it will give a very satisfiable power score in the end that you will see after I'm done. So already got one side done, and we basically copy the same on this side. Note that actually because this here is the center, these two blocks, this is actually filling like the 6 white space, so these parts here are actually at the same spot. So here we go, it's done. 5,555 power score, guys. Kind of satisfying. So this does use the tilted suspension system, you could say. That is actually like already like a long time proven concept, and don't really need that. So the guns can fire pretty long. Of course, you can use epic ones instead of the rare ones, but trying not to keep not to get the budget over the top. This is probably like okay. This is 10,000 because of the paints. So actually, if I get the paint thinner, actually no, I can't because as soon as I exit, it will leave. But those are like a few thousand. But it's really like I cannot really trade. Go into the trade thing with those. So I have to go over here. Come on, parameters. Then I can go to trade. So this is about 900 to 1,000 coins. Let's say that's 1,000, and these are go at 25. 35, so let's say 30, so that's 60, 90, 150, now 180, 210, 240, 330, 360, 390, so 390 coins for those, so about 1,250 to 1,315 coins for those parts. And of course there are some decor parts, but again they're not necessary. The paints are just what's driving the price up. I think it's actually like just this paint. Yeah, you're 5.7 thousand. That will pump up actually derp. Yeah, that might change the price of the build a little bit. Do have the chrome on the wheels and on the lights. Anyways, we're gonna go right to the queue while I just go over a little bit on how this build operates. So, oh well, ready to go into a match. I guess I just show you guys how it operates in a match. Works too. Again, I'm not trying to edit as little as possible because simply just like rendering the video post-edit after I edit it takes a lot of time, and that time I don't really have always because I cannot use my computer for anything else than rendering while it is rendering. Kind of funny track there. So yeah, this is fully frontal facing, so the guns aren't really made to fire at any other direction than forwards. We just spray and pray, really. This thing is actually like a bit of a reply for me against what I would, after seeing like the flyers going around. And this can actually do pretty well as an anti-air vehicle. That guy's dead. That's an assist. Corvos. Hmm. Okay. Charge up. Okay, I'm gonna help this guy here. Uh. Go assist. Good thing I noticed it. And hear the melee sound. Let's get those guns off. Oh my god, that AI is pushing me into the melee of this dude. Got him. That's good. Just swap here to this target. Like, short work of them. The actual damage output of these guns is actually pretty darn good. Okay, that guy's suicided. I'm actually up to 5 kills. Damn. Okay, that was a kill steal. Sorry to the other guy. Because he needs the research more than I do. So that's a considerable amount of stickers. 15 fuel. Of course, having the fuel tank and barrel on a vehicle does help your grind a little bit. And this thing is strong enough to actually like facilitate the extra power score of the modules. I mean, you just don't have to forget this 300 and 120. It's almost 500 power score of extra like weight, you could say, in terms of the matchmaker. It doesn't help you at all. And people sometimes forget that and they're like, I always face stronger builds, yeah, because some of the stronger builds do not carry those. And they will get 500 less power score in the matchmaker in comparison. So I mean, it is kind of hard, like, you are adding weak spots to your build because they're explosive parts. And they have and they have a lot of power score? Come on. I really don't think they should have that much power score. Next time I'm gonna help these guys. Ouch. I'm gonna have to mute that guy. And I really hope my video does not get demonetized because of that. Because that's actually possible, guys. If that's a copyrighted piece of music, I can actually get demonetized because of copyright claim just for that little sound fragment. It really, really is annoying. I'm just unloading my weapons against this guy. Let's just cool down and prepare to spool up again. Ouch. Nope, you're not reaching me, man. Then the rust guy is dead too. I just really think these guns are so much prettier than normal ones. They really should like include more of these CKs. Hurricanes are kind of boring to play with, to be honest. There's other kind of players that you think like they don't really care too much about the actual match. Okay, that's triple chunk blow. That disarmed me immediately. Okay, he noticed me. Yeah. Never mind. Don't know why this guy's using this cabin, but it's definitely not a good cabin. Is Maxim disarmed too? Holy, okay, that guy just won the game for them because Maximus, we all got degunned immediately. Like this guy is like, oh, my vehicle, let's say that there's like actually like one weak spot as being the guns are pretty easy to disarm because like how they're slightly like, more exposed than you would normally have, but I kind of need the gun depression sometimes at a really close distance. Especially against like people that undermount goblins, that's still a thing. But we actually do have one advantage with this vehicle. Like what I was saying earlier is like what actually was doing this for, because it's anti-air. Because we do actually see the Reaper copters more than only occasionally, and we are pretty efficient against drones as well. Any kind of AI vehicle, to be honest. Oh, yeah, we can just shred those turrets, sidekicks. And we have good range. Like, we don't have the greatest accuracy, but the range, we can ping some people at really long distances. Closer you get, at least it gets, the more enough to kill zone they get. And because of the high rate of fire, it's really, we got a pretty good chance of hitting the final shot on somebody. It actually makes it more likely for us to kill seal. Unless some cannon user times their shot well. We generally have to kill. Okay, they only have 2 people remaining. Okay, cooling down, and let's get around him. I can just dig away on his cabin. Yep. Let's do one more match. It's kind of sad that we didn't see any Reaper copters, because Reaper copters are like, I haven't actually been able to shoot like any of them with this thing at all. Like, but I do think these guns will be pretty effective against Reaper copters. I mean, I actually had a dogfight with Reaper copter versus Reaper copter, and that was actually really hilarious. Because, well, actually, like, I actually fell down of the sky and I actually had almost no ammo left, so I couldn't really get up again because I actually hit like an invisible wall and wasn't really too pleasant. But look, so we will be going to see here. We can slightly boost the acceleration with the knockback. Like, it has minimal effect, but it still has effect. So I'm just locking the turrets in place and just pushing myself a little bit with the guns. Get me up to speed just a little bit more compared to the other guys here. No radar. Yeah, this thing only has a radio, so like we are dependent on allies to get ourselves to get a radar information. But yeah, the Reaper copters are actually like pretty fun to play out, and like I actually got shot down then. Darn it. Sorry about that, guys. Like, there was some stuff going in the background, and actually, like my recording screwed up for a moment. Like my actual recording stuff is actually screwed up a little bit because actually I had to restall the entire game because of for some reason the test server actually decided to replace the original server entirely. Okay, I might actually have to move here because I do want to. I'm really weak against fire because of my undercapping items. Like, I really cannot get to stay close to those things. Okay, let's open up. I only had a few shotguns there. Try to get some damage through. Looks they are coming. They're coming into B, I think. Probably. Ah, we won this. Yeah, I got shot down by the Reaper copter, and then I actually shot him out of the air with my Reapers. This is actually kind of funny. So yeah, we didn't get to see any anti-air action today, but this build is pretty good. It's really enjoyable, and you can, like, if you like miniguns, you can grind with this thing until you get those Reapers, you get that Reaper copter, and of course you get the fuel. Like, fuel is only one of the few things that they didn't give the promotional account together with batteries. And the other one, I actually forgot the name of that. Heart rate. No. Plastics. That was it. This one. It's also something they did not give us, so we can actually not get certain items. That was actually a pain on the test server. I actually had to pretty much salvage all my items, because like you can see how much items I have in storage here, and I actually only got I didn't have the infinite storage of the promotional account on the test server. I only had 600 storage. Test server wasn't really executed that well. Like, people missed structure parts, and they only got much later. Yeah, this is it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I'll catch you guys all later. See ya.